What's up, everyone? Day one of mini camp happened today, and I got a lot of notes for you guys. And yeah, just a lot of stuff that went down today that you guys need to know. And let's get right into it. First of all, it was absolutely super rainy today at the practice facility. They did outdoors, and I guess they want to practice in the rain. They assume that they're going to be a lot of rain in the game, so I'm not talking about a drizzle either. It was pounding rain, so that's what they did all day for practice wise. But Rashad Jones is back. He came back today. He did announce that he is not 100% from his injury, but he says he's close. But there's a little wiggle room for him with that injury. But hopefully, we'll see him at a Pro Bowl level. So that's what everyone is shooting for. Because we need him at a Pro Bowl level for a couple of reasons. A, our defense, that will help our defense out a lot. Two, if he does, he'd probably finish his career with the Dolphins instead of the rumors of trading Rashad Jones, which I will probably make another video sometime this week about if and should the Dolphins trade Rashad Jones and why it would be good, why would it be bad, stuff in my opinion. So keep a lookout on that video. Unless it happens tomorrow, then that would suck. But we want him back at a Pro Bowl level, so that's what we're all shooting for. Minka Fitzpatrick was beaten badly today at practice. Everybody was catching balls over him. Touchdowns was getting on him. So there's a big chance Rashad Jones stays for the fact that Minka Fitzpatrick is getting beat a lot, which sucks on our part because he's supposed to be the playmaker guy that we got, and he hasn't really fulfilled that duty that needs to be a playmaker. The ability to be a playmaker. You can't get beat all the time. You got to start making the interceptions, the batted passes, the lockdown coverage type of guy, and he's just not doing it. He's not playing the way that he was playing back in Alabama. So Brian Flores really has to work on making Fitzpatrick, try to get him in the right scheme, try to get him, hopefully to that Pro Bowl, level that everyone thought we got, on the first round pick. On top of that, our red zone defense was absolutely trash. They only had one play that was decent where they picked off Josh Rosen. But other than that, Ryan Fitzpatrick and Josh Rosen were throwing touchdowns left and right in the red zone. So that's something that's not good for us because defense wins games. It doesn't matter if you put up 35 points a game. If you get up 36 points a game, you're still going to lose a game. So the red zone defense definitely has to be better because that's what worked for the Patriots. The Patriots didn't have the greatest defense last year, but yet they were top 5 in scoring defense, and I think that's all that matters in the NFL is your scoring defense. You can give up 600 yards a game, but if you only give up 3 points, you have a pretty high chance of winning in that game if you only give it 3 points. So, scoring defense, red zone defense has to improve very quickly, or it's going to be a bad season for us from the get-go. With that, Jalen Davis did pick off Josh Rosen in the end zone. It was the only interception from the red zone defense, which is good for Jalen Davis. Not good for Josh Rosen. It's kind of hard in these practices because if one team does good, then the other one sucks. So if offense plays well, defense sucks. If defense plays well, offense sucks. And that's why we need preseason coming in soon because then they stop playing against each other. You can actually see where the team is really at. Everyone's starting to know everybody, and it's just, it's better to play against other people than your own people. So it's really hard to tell, what's really good and what's really bad for the Miami Dolphins at this point. But like I said, both quarterbacks had lots of touchdowns, Josh Rosen and Ryan Fitzpatrick, although a lot of the beat writers are saying that Ryan Fitzpatrick is the favorite of the team, which honestly I can see. He's the more experienced guy. He's proven himself. Josh Rosen, second-year guy, kind of down here in his, didn't have the greatest rookie year despite all the things that has happened to him with his offense and his coaching. But I've already said before, Ryan Fitzpatrick's going to get the start, no question about it. But watch Josh Rosen get weaved in, and hopefully it's either make it or break it for Josh Rosen. This is the prove it year, and he really. I think they've all agreed that Josh Rosen has done improvement since his last game in Arizona to now. think this off season in the training camps, OTAs, he has definitely gotten so much better. He's gotten the appropriate coaching staff. He has a better mentor. Sam Bradford. I don't know why you would mentor a rookie with Sam Bradford, but probably the reason why that coaching staff was gone after 1 year. But it is what it is. Jordan Mills had a very bad day. He's the offensive lineman that we picked up a couple weeks ago. He was beaten almost every play, false starts left and right. Maybe it could be considered the rain. That is a strong possibility. He just couldn't get his footing with the rain, but it's something to look forward to. Look for. He is supposed to be. It's his starting job unless he loses it. And today practice looked like he was losing it. So it's bad on us because we need the offensive line help. But hopefully that was just the rain, messing up his footing. He's not used to it, but we gotta look into that some more. Bad news: Bryce Butler was hurt today. What does that mean? I don't think he's gonna make the 53-man roster. Sorry to say that. I mean, once you're hurting the preseason OTAs and all that stuff, unless you're an All-Pro or a Pro Bowl or that just franchise guy, you're not gonna make it. And I don't think Bryce Butler's gonna make it anymore. Definitely with a lot of wide receivers we have, like Isaiah Ford, who was playing absolutely wonderful today in the OTAs and the mini camp. I think Isaiah Ford will make the 53-man roster. That he deserved it. We picked him up for a reason in the draft. He was really good at Virginia Tech. I think the Dolphins, take the risk. Even if he doesn't play a lot of snaps, have him in the rotation. I think he could play good. I think he can put up, a couple receptions a game, try to get around like 30, 40 yards a game. Just a guy that can help move the sticks. And then Preston Williams, just playing Preston Williams is doing really great. Although the only thing bad about the Preston Williams is he's playing with third string. So he's playing with third string offense. He's playing against third string defense. We got I know that he's an undrafted rookie. It's only the mini camp. I would like them to, kind of build him up in the ladder. See what he can do against the starting offense and the starting defense, and see what he's really worth. I mean, I think that's my opinion. I think how you should coach is, if you want to find the real talent, you throw your third string against the starting defense, and they can play good against any player that can play good against the starting defense, and vice versa. Starting third string defense, fourth string defense against starting offense, they play well. You're looking at a very good player because they're playing against the starters, and this is projected a third or fourth string guy. So that's in my opinion what they should do. I'm not a head coach. I don't my opinion is valid to them, but that's just my opinion. Also, Kenny Stills was sidelined today. Also, he did not play anything. He probably just watched and learned a little bit, but that's about the extent of what Kenny Stills did. He was in the facility, like I just said, but hopefully they can get him back in. He's going to be our deep threat. Hopefully with both quarterbacks, think that both quarterbacks are better deep throwers than Ryan Tannehill. So Kenny Stills will be getting getting what he needs. What he had when he was first starting out with Drew Brees. That deep threat type of guy. Now both these guys are not Drew Brees, but they're definitely better than Ryan Tannehill. And then Omar Kelly on Twitter. I've had some remarks about Omar Kelly on a couple of YouTube channels, but his top three of today was Ryan Fitzpatrick at 1. He just had a great and good game. I think it was almost flawless. I don't think he threw any interceptions. He was just throwing touchdowns. Beautiful passes, dimes left to right, and it was absolutely raining. Granted, he did play in Tampa last year, and he's played on a lot of teams, so he's kind of used to any climate there is. Xavier Howard at number 2, he got an interception, and then Jalen Davis at number 3 with his interceptions on Josh Rosen in the end zone. I think Rashad Jones, he had an interception also, but he was playing with the third string for the fact that they're doing different packages and looks, so they didn't want to throw him in right away. They threw him in like the second and third string where so he can start learning these new packages. But watch him be. I assume he's going to be the starter as long as he plays well and doesn't get traded. But that's your news for today on the first day of OT on the mini camp. A lot of good things, some bad things, but we'll look forward to tomorrow. See what they do, and then Thursday. But yep, that's all I have for you guys today. If you guys haven't, make sure you subscribe to this channel. All you Dolphin fans or NFL fans, or even fans of other sports. NBA, I like the Lakers. MLB, I like the Phillies. So, hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys maybe tomorrow on a video, seeing how well the mini camp goes. So, catch you guys on the flip side.